Cause y'all with me. Hey, I just want to quickly say some things, man. I gotta get this running real fast, man. I'm trying to get in shape. Or don't get old. But I I I just have some. This is a quick thing to say. I'm just seeing a lot of y'all in the Sixers group say things like, Joel Embiid injury history is preventing LeBron from coming here. Are y'all that dumb? There's no way you that dumb to believe that. No possible way. Um, LeBron James is a private individual. He never makes anything public like that. Um, he might even have some things going on behind the scenes, but you never hear LeBron James publicly say anything bashing another player, anything about what he want to do and not want to do. This is why, just look at it. Look at what's going on with free agency. He's putting a whole movie on, which he does every time. We've seen him taking my services to South Beach. We've seen it before. We've seen it when he went back to Cleveland. Like this, we see this stuff, man. We know what LeBron was going to do in free agency. He's going to put a movie on. This was going to be the last legacy, and this is the last. He probably have a whole documentary going on that we don't even know about. And we'll know about it when it's all said and done, and to sell for millions. But at the end of the day, LeBron James isn't that type of player. He's well respected in the NBA. He's loved in the NBA, and he draws a lot of respect not from just his teammates, but other players. Period. This is why people want to play with LeBron James. So if you guys sit there and think that he took the time out of his day to personally say he do not want to play with Joel Embiid, or having reservations of playing with Joel Embiid because of injury history, that's a load of crap. Then he played with AD. Anthony Davis is the only player that I know that's more injury prone than Joel Embiid. So that should eliminate any bit of what your guys talking about. Just know media has one job. That's clicks. They need you guys to clickbait. So when you guys click, they get views, they get paid. Period. If you don't click, they don't get paid. So they gotta say dumb shit. And that's dumb. Right there is period. Put some respect on LeBron James' name. He never done no dumb stuff like this. And I don't think he'll start it now. Like, this is ridiculous, man. And then you guys eat it up. Rich Paul, Max Kellerman, was just talking on the show. You guys tell me. Max Kellerman made an amazing point. Embiid had some injury issues. Are you worried? Did you hear Rich Paul say anything about, he's not coming because of Joel Embiid's injury history? No. So they wouldn't make that public, but then later on, they're going to make something public about it? No, man, come on. Stop it. Like, let's be real here. Max Kellerman made a great point on something. He said when Joel Embiid is healthy, on that floor, he's going to be better than everybody. He's better than everyone. And I thought that was an amazing thing to say. Because when Joel Embiid is healthy, when he is, he's the most dominant player on the floor. It don't matter who's out there. It just doesn't matter. So you think LeBron don't want to play with a guy like that? You guys are out your minds. Y'all must have forgot. And I thought he might have gave you guys a little taste and a remembrance in the Boston series that a lot of y'all didn't even have us making the playoffs. Let's be real here. If so many of y'all didn't even have us making the playoffs. Don't switch up now. Don't do that now. Let alone it was some of y'all saying we was going to lose to Boston. And you know who you are. Please don't switch up now. Y'all said we was going to lose to Boston as well. Well, unfortunately, we made history by coming back and beating Boston. Not only did we make history by beating Boston, coming back and beating them, tell me what was said by Jaylen Brown and by the head coach. Missoula. Do you know what they said? The series changed when Joel Embiid played. The series changed with Joel Embiid. That was point blank it, bottom line. Joel Embiid changed the series. So I'll say it to you in better terms. He dominated. They had no answer for him. That injury Embiid had in the playoffs, what he had, an oblique, and then he had the stomach issue. That was, life threatening. That was unrelated to basketball. He came back kind of too early just to help the Sixers get past the first round. I thought that was really admirable and decent. I thought it was dope, man. And he wasn't 100% healthy. Now, for the first time in 3 years, he's 100% healthy. Oh, man, I'm so used to... How could you be used to hearing that? He has been healthy in a long time. I don't remember the last time Joel Embiid was healthy coming into an offseason. Maybe the MVP year? Maybe the MVP year. I'm going to say maybe. Maybe that MVP year, Joel Embiid came, he was healthy in the offseason, and then he just did what he do. I think that was the case. That was a pretty long time. And look at the results. MVP. Man, Embiid only good for about 60 games. Okay. Embiid give us 60 games. I'm happy. And then we getting ready for the playoffs. Man, shit. Book us. I feel real good about it. I love it. That's what I hope he give us, 60 games. I don't want him to be playing 82 games in a season, man. I want him to be getting ready for the playoffs. And we seen round one. And then, oh, man, look what happened when he got to the Knicks. Look when the Knicks played anybody. The Knicks dominated. The Knicks have an amazing starting five. Now, we can match that. I actually think our starting five would be better than the Knicks. My personal opinion. So, the signing we did with Ariel, the free agent signing center from the New York Knicks, he's 23 years old. If he can come in and play some quality games, I think we're set. I do think he will. I think he's very underrated. He's very similar to Bona, but he's a better version of Bona. He's better offensively. He's better defensively. And the main thing is he has a higher IQ. This guy had been a pro since he was 15 years old. You don't catch a lot of guys like that. And then coming over to the NBA. So to me, he's perfect. Especially what the Sixers want to do. They want to run. So they went and got one of the most athletic centers in the NBA. In Ariel. Ariel runs up and down the floor like it's nothing. Just go to YouTube. If you guys didn't see it in live action. Versus the Spurs. I want to say it was Kevin Johnson. He was setting up to make a 3-point shot. He go to shoot the 3. Ariel hauled Giraffe out there. Man, he hauled something. Hauled Black Panther. He got out there quick. He contested the 3-point shot. He jumped in the air. 7 foot. You shooting the 3, 7-foot guys in the air. It's going to throw everything off. And that's just what it did. It chased him off the 3-point line. Now, because Ariel left the paint, there's a center in there. What was it, Komet? There's a center sitting right there. So Johnson went to go throw the oop. Tell me how. Ariel defended the 3-point shot, gathered himself, hauled Giraffe back to the center of the floor, and blocked an attempted oop. That was unreal. Then not only did he block the shot, but he ran down court and was one of the second Knick players down there. I'm like, yo, this guy is unreal, man. He gives you energy. Every minute he's on the floor, his energy is just unreal. He just goes. His motor is crazy. I think of someone like a Ben Wallace, that type of guy who's a ton of energy, who rim protects. What's the guy named for the Raptors, the power forward? I can't think of his name right now, but because I'm not a Raptor fan. Ever since that shot, boy, I hate everything coming from Toronto Raptors. I can't think of his name. But, I mean, he one of the better players. Because it's Q, it's RJ Barrett. And this guy, he's the best one out of all of them. He gets the ball. Just look at it yourself. It's on YouTube. And he's one-on-one with Ariel. You would think that he would either dribble drive, or some type of stop and hit the shot. When I tell you Ariel locked this boy up, he D'd him up real good. Pause. Big pause. Listen. He D'd him up. Pause. Listen. He made him shoot a contested tough shot, a mid-range shot. And that's what you wanted him to do. And he bricked it. And it happened more than once. They showed it many times about his defense. And he caused that. He's very, very defensive. He's going to be the defensive piece we missed since the heydays of Joel Embiid playing defense. He's a better defender than Drummond. Don't get me wrong. Bona isn't a bad defender. He's just not too bright. Bonehead Bona will eventually foul you after playing tough, hard defense. So this guy just doesn't do that. I like him a lot. I think he's going to help us a lot. And I think he was a very big pickup and a very underrated one. And you guys are going to see that this was a great pickup. You know, Gansey went and got a person that's going to fit the offense. And when Joel Embiid not around, this is what they want to do. They want to run the floor. They want to play fast. This is what they want to do. It wasn't successful last year with certain players. But you'll see now with Ariel. You'll see. Even I watched this guy in the G League. He shot 36% from three-point. So his offensive game is pretty good. He just need to work on that step back. And needs to work on his mid-range game. And Joel Embiid is the master of those things. He's only 23 years old. He's going to learn from Joel. Now, back to business. Real fast, I'm just going to wrap up. I'm going to say the entire NBA know. That's why we get a lot of hate about Joel Embiid's injuries. They want us to trade Embiid so bad. Because if Joel Embiid is healthy, with the starting four that we have, you can forget about it. You can forget about it. Even without LeBron James. Please do not be one of the people that think if we don't get LeBron James, is LeBron or nothing. Absolutely not. We're going to make, wherever LeBron go, he got to deal with us. His decision should be the Sixers. Because I'm telling you now, we're going to be a problem unless he goes to the Knicks, and then, man, we're in trouble. But I'm telling you now, the Sixers are going to be a problem. Any team you match, starting five or starting five, we're right up there with them in the East. I'm telling you. I don't know a 5 or a 4 that's better. I'll say a 4. I don't know a 4 that's better. But when I think of Miami, it's Giannis and Bam. That's 2 guys. Other guys are role players. Who else? Let's go there. Pacers, Halliburton. Whew. They're saying Oubre. Those guys are not like stars. What made the Pacers good, they just had a great system with Holly. He's back. So now you have to put them back in conversation in the East. But better than us? No. I'm sorry. Come on, go down the Milwaukee Bucks? Absolutely not. I mean, I can keep going down. Boston? I mean, they lost Jaylen Brown. I mean, that's a big piece. And so you got Tatum, you got White, Pritchard, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, do I think that's enough to make a championship run? I mean, yeah, it's because it's Boston, and Boston does well what they do. They shoot threes. They're pretty good at it, and they play defense. So, but a big piece of your defense is gone. And Jaylen Brown, I mean, it's going to be tough. I think they're going to have a better regular season. I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know. They just lost in the playoffs, man. And that was devastating. That hurt them. That hurt so bad they traded them. And they traded them to the team that beat them. I mean, that knocked some the cobwebs out of them in the head. I don't know what they was thinking. So I don't know. I just don't. I don't think so. Now I'm going to go Sixers. I'm going to go Knicks. Knicks have Jalen Brunson. He's one of the top point guards of the NBA. We have Tyrese Maxey. Who I take Brunson. I think Brunson is a better player. But the difference is, and I'm not being biased, the difference is Brunson is a point guard. Tyrese Maxey is a combo guard. There's a difference in the two. It's not Tyrese Maxey's job to get everybody involved because he's not that type of player. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best ISO scorers. He's going to go downhill. He's going to shoot the three. He's going to do that. Now, going downhill because he's so fast, if someone's open, he's going to kick it out to him, and he gets his assist that way. But we're talking about a floor general. No, that's Brunson all day. Brunson's unreal, man. The craftsmanship he brings to the league, that guy's unreal. I give credit when credit is due. I don't like the Knicks. I don't like their behavior. But I just be real. Brunson, I give him the edge, but Maxey is right there. Like Maxey's right there. Like if it was a rating of 90, Brunson's 90, Maxey's 89. 88, 89. I mean, it's right there. Matter of fact, here go this the bias in me. Brunson 92, Maxey's 90 or 91. Josh Hart versus VJ Edgecombe. I'm going to go with VJ. And I know Josh Hart, and people are going to be like, oh, you being biased. Josh Hart's a veteran. He does what he does well. Yeah, but Josh Hart's just now starting to shoot better. I don't like his mid-range game. I don't really like VJ's mid-range game, but VJ, you see signs of it. I seen him shooting some mids. He's developing a little fadeaway, that little Maxey shot. I mean, he's very good ISO. Beat you off the dribble, take you to the cup. I mean, that's not all Josh Hart's game. Josh Hart is becoming somewhat of that now. A better shooter. VJ shot, 36% as a rookie? You expect that number to go up. So if he goes 37, 38, that's tremendous. Defensively, VJ just unreal. I mean, VJ's just running around blocking shots, doing this thing as far as like that. I mean, it's not Josh Hart's game. He's not a super athletic blocking shots. VJ is. I mean, I can go power forward next. I mean, let's go OG versus Jaylen Brown. But like I said, I'm going to give the edge to VJ Edgecombe, no pun intended. Now we're going to go OG versus Jaylen Brown. I'm going to go Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is a better two-way player than me. He's a better scorer. OG's a very good defender. Very, 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 very good defender. So is Jaylen. But the edge goes to Jaylen because Jaylen can take over games, carries the team. We've seen OG can't carry a team. Seen it in Toronto. Can't do it. We've seen what Brown can do. He did it last year. He carried that team to the playoffs himself with a bunch of role players. So I'm going to get that edge to Jaylen Brown. That's 2-1 right now. Let's go Bridges and let's go Wade. Here's the bias in me again. I'm going to go even. The reason why I'm going to go even is because Wade can guard 1 through 5. Bridges, he can guard 1 through 4. The reason why I say 1 through 5 for Wade is a legit 6'9". So when teams are playing small ball, he's on that center. So to me, he's defensively, he gets that edge. I mean, he can switch to any player on the floor. I mean, that's crazy, to have that. And then he can shoot, We'll see what he's like at rebounding. He's had more opportunity to be a rebounder now. At 6'9", hopefully he's getting stronger and he's going to be a better rebounder. So that's why I'm giving him the edge. His defense, his potential rebounding, his shooting. And Bridges is a shooter now too. Bridges did. In the playoffs, he shot horrible at first and then he just picked it up. Built some confidence and it was over. But can he consistently do that? I do not know. But I'm going to give that edge to Wade. And Cat versus Joel Embiid, I'm going to go with Embiid. 7 days, 8 days, 9, 10 days out of the week. That's why I'm going to go with Joel Embiid. People are going to look at Joel Embiid from this playoffs. I wouldn't. Versus the Knicks. I mean, I just wouldn't. We were outmatched. We were tired. We just battled back and made history. Joel Embiid just destroyed Boston. When you hear Boston talk and say, well, what happened? You guys was up 3-1. You know what Jaylen Brown said in Missoula? Well, what happened was Joel Embiid. We ain't have nothing for him. Couldn't stop him. Who was going to stop Joel Embiid? That was their thing. There was nothing that could stop him. He was a man of man. So, edge to me, and Cat is tremendous. Cat's an all-star. He's one of the better NBA players, centers in the league. But I can't give him the edge over Joel Embiid when healthy. And for the first time in 3 seasons, Joel Embiid is going to be healthy. And I'm saying 3 seasons because it was consecutively. But it been times Joel Embiid just wasn't healthy, period, coming to the offseason. And when he was, the MVP season, for example, he was quiet, spent time with the family, worked out, and all of a sudden came back a monster. And I think that's what's going to happen this year. So all this people talking about trade Embiid, stop being stupid. Please. Don't be what the media doing. And we're our own Sixers fan and we say dumb stuff. We should want Embiid. Oh, you want to give us 60 games? Okay. What's the argument? Okay. That's fine. 60 games in the regular season and then the playoffs? Are you kidding me? You take that any day of the week. Yes. They better pray that don't happen. They better pray that don't happen. That we're getting the championship. I'm telling you right now. It's too much for a defense to account for if you have Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey on the floor. And then you're adding in a guy like VJ, who's shooting 36%. Hopefully shoot a little better. And then Wade, another 3-point shooter. Man, you got to be kidding me, y'all. Use your brain. The league don't want this to happen. So when you hear media, they hate the Sixers. Jaylen Brown won the trade. Boston won the trade with Jaylen Brown. No, they didn't. And y'all say, oh, no, ain't nobody saying that. Yes, they are. Y'all not paying attention to the media. They're doing it on the slick. Well, it remains to be seen. It could be. Come on, man. We know what they're saying. Whatchacon publicly said it. He said he thought Boston won the trade. Teague on his podcast. And then I see other people on podcasts, Celtics podcast now. Now they're saying they want to trade. So with the issues with him in the locker room and all this other stuff, come on, y'all. Basically, they had a situation like how we had with A.J. Brown, his cousin, and it was just the roles reversed. A.J. Brown had an issue here in Philadelphia, traded to Boston. Boston had an issue with Jaylen Brown, traded to Philadelphia. So, like I said, it remains to be seen. But I do believe Sixers have the best chance of winning a championship, going to the chip, making a real type run with this starting five. Stop talking crazy. Go Sixers.